is for chapter 3. Chapter 3 is talking about ethics, more specifically, business ethics in the management environment. Ethics is a very important topic. If you're familiar with those certificate, CFA, CPA, or PMP, there's always a certain part of the examination on the ethics. Why? The ethics is an inner moral system. People use those systems to analyze and work in a certain way. However, it's so easy to swap into a ethical dilemma. Here's an example. I don't know if you've heard something called trolley problem, right? Here's the video. You can watch this video by yourself later. The core problem is what kind of ethical code you want to follow to make decision. In this traditional trolley problem, do you want to switch the trawler to save 5 people and let the train hit the 1 people? In other words, you save 5 people instead of save 1 people. The second scenario, instead of control the trawler, you push a big enough people from the bridge above the train, stop the train, save that 5 people. Do you want to push this guy? Some of my students will say, no, there's two different situations. The second one sounds like I become more directly murdered for this situation. I don't want to push anyone to stop the train, even if it's gonna save 5 people. So I can push this question a little bit further and say, hey, if that 5 person is not 5 random person, it's your family, do you gonna push this big enough guy to stop the train? I put everybody in a dilemma right now. If you change your decision as a code to make a different decision, how about I say, now I'm asking you to push one of your family member to save other family member. Do you gonna push your family members? The scenario has been changed and it looks like you as a code has been changed a lot, right? By the way, there's a funny solution for 2 years old boy, you may want to check those solutions by yourself. My point is there's some typical ethical rules we can learn from this chapter. Please read this textbook carefully. And we also have some additional questions about how the AI follows the ethical code. But my point is, after many years working in organization myself, I have some personal code for you guys. Later on, when you work for a company, you may want to learn those ethic codes and eventually come up with your own practical decision model based on one or several ethic codes. That is the 3 golden rules. Does your decision fall within a acceptable standard that apply in business today? Something happened 20 years ago, you do with a good decision today may change a lot. Second, am I willing to see the decision and communicate to all people and group affected by that? You are not hiding this information for one group on the top of another group. If you can communicate this decision with all people around this situation, that may be a good decision model. Last one, will the people with whom I have significant personal relationship approve this decision? For example, sometimes I have some ethical dilemma. I don't know how to make a decision. I always talk with my wife. Do you think if I make this decision, it's good for my class? Because one class have this situation, another class have this situation. However, our university asks every professor working on this situation. Right? It's all conflict each other. I need to make my own decision based on those ethical situations. I talk with my wife. If my wife thinks this is good, I may go with that direction. Right? You can talk with your friend, talk to your parents. Right? For this chapter, I give you an essay to write up something. You will read a case here. One is about gender, one is about the races. All right. Read this 2 questions, watch the video, and write an essay for me. If I put you into an ethical dilemma, how would you gonna make a decision? Okay, read textbook, take the quiz, as well as the essay for this week.